What would you do if you saw an older woman struggling in the open sea, while her own family watched from a yacht? Before you judge, listen until the end, because this story holds a lesson that might change your heart forever. And if you love powerful emotional stories, make sure you subscribe to Black Inside 2.0 for more cinematic narrations. The waves slapped against the side of the yacht like impatient hands demanding an answer from the heavens. The sky had not yet decided whether it wanted to cry or roar. Dark clouds gathered slowly, thick and heavy, like secrets waiting to be revealed. Out in the open water, far away from the shore, an older woman struggled to stay afloat, her breath sharp, her arms weak, the salt water stinging her eyes. Her name was Mother Evelyn Carter, a 68-year-old retired schoolteacher known in her community for kindness, wisdom, and a calm voice that once guided generations of children. But today, she was fighting for her life. On the yacht behind her stood a couple, Daniel Carter, her son, and Alicia, his wife. Daniel's face was a battlefield of confusion and fear, while Alicia's expression was unreadable, as silent as the storm building above. Daniel shouted, voice shaking, "Mom, hold on, I'm coming," but Alicia placed a hand on his arm, her words cold and trembling. "Daniel, you know why this has to happen." A storm rumbled in the sky, but an even darker storm raged inside Daniel's heart. To understand this moment, we must go back 6 months earlier. Daniel and Alicia lived the life many envied, a modern home, successful careers, and vacations in places most people only saw in magazines. Yet behind closed doors, financial cracks began to appear. Business investments failed, debts grew like vines wrapping around their future. One night, bills stacked on the table, Daniel whispered, "I don't know what else to do." Alicia stared at the numbers as if they were prison bars. Then an idea, sharp as glass, cut through her thoughts. "Your mother, she has that land. The property by the coast. It's worth millions. If we inherited it," Daniel slammed his hand on the table. "Alicia, she's my mother. We're not waiting for anything to happen to her." But the idea had already taken root. Alicia didn't see Evelyn as Daniel did, a gentle woman who let neighborhood children eat at her table when they had nowhere else to go. Alicia saw something else, a key to rescue them from sinking debt. Months later, they invited Evelyn on a private ocean trip. She loved the water, loved the peace of it. She arrived wearing a simple beige shirt, smiling warmly as she embraced her son. "Daniel, my baby, you look tired, are you resting enough?" Alicia watched them, biting back the question she really wanted to ask. "Do you still plan to sign over your land to someone else?" Because rumors had reached Alicia's ears, rumors that Evelyn planned to donate her land to a community center for children and families in need. Not to Daniel, not to them. As the yacht cut through sapphire water, Alicia finally confronted her. "You have a huge property and you're giving it to strangers." Evelyn answered gently, "They're not strangers, dear. They're families who need homes and hope. I've had my life, I want to leave something that matters." Alicia's voice cracked like a lightning strike. "We need it too, we're drowning in debt." Daniel closed his eyes. He never wanted this conversation. Evelyn rested her hand on Alicia's. "And I would help you if you had simply asked. But inheritance should never be expected, only earned through love, not demand." Alicia's chest rose and fell quickly, the storm inside her mirroring the clouds overhead. As the yacht slowed, Alicia stepped closer to Evelyn near the railing. Her voice was low, shaking. "If you give that land away, we lose everything." Evelyn held her gaze, calm and unwavering. "Sometimes losing what we think we want saves us from losing who we are." No one knows exactly how it happened. A bump of the boat, a slip of the rail, a cry swallowed by the wind. But Evelyn fell into the ocean. Daniel screamed, Alicia froze, and now, Evelyn was fighting for her life. Daniel didn't think, he dove into the water, swimming to his mother. When he reached her, she whispered through trembling lips, "It wasn't her fault, don't let anger take you." A rescue boat was called. Evelyn was lifted aboard safely. The storm finally broke, rain washing salt from her face. Alicia cried, not because she feared punishment, but because she finally saw the truth in Evelyn's eyes. She had not been the enemy. Weeks passed, the family attended counseling, conversations they should have had years ago finally taking place. One morning, Evelyn gathered Daniel and Alicia at her kitchen table. She handed them a folder. Alicia hesitated before opening it. Her eyes widened. Daniel gasped. It was the deed to a different property, one Evelyn had never told anyone about. A small home, paid in full. A fresh start. Evelyn smiled softly. Love is the inheritance I choose to leave. The land by the coast will still become a community center. But this house is for you, if you promise to fill it with love, not fear." Alicia broke down, not from grief, but from gratitude. Evelyn wasn't just saved from the ocean that day. Her family was saved from sinking into something far deeper. The belief that money is more valuable than a heart. Sometimes inheritance is not land, not wealth, not gold, but the lessons we leave behind. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Black Inside 2.0 for more powerful HOA-style cinematic stories.